But getting back to this game that I never left. Hello?
Saying, what's up? Peace and blessings to you, bro.
Peace and blessings, bro. Peace and blessings.
Hey, I ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna just say this real quick, then I'm gonna leave you alone, man.
Go ahead, bro.
The pimping is always right.
Yeah! Hold on. Yeah! Hold on, let me get one more. Yeah! Can I get one more witness? Can I get 2 witnesses? Can I get 3 witnesses? Yeah! I told you, hey man, I told you, man, that Houston did not have enough gas to beat Golden State ass, and I told y'all that the moment that I started this video, y'all all was supposed to be on one accord saying the pimping is always right. Y'all know y'all was supposed to do that. I was waiting on somebody to remember, you know what I mean? I was like, who gonna remember? But yeah, bro, remember, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, man. Blessings to Houston, though. Blessings to H-Town. You know I fuck with you, baby. But y'all just ain't good enough. All right, bro.
All right. Peace and blessings, bro.
One. Come on, man. They sitting over there with Kevin Durant over there, man. Did y'all really think that Houston was going to beat Golden State? Like, let's just be real. Like, LeBron is better than Kevin Durant, but he's not that much better than Kevin Durant. He's not killing Kevin Durant. Like, how did y'all think that was gonna happen? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Sid.
Yeah.
Sid, it's Ashley.
Hey, baby.
Hello, darling.
I feel better now that you didn't call. What's going on?
You know I have a question for you for the ladies.
Baby, you can ask me any question you want to ask me.
I know, I totally believe that, and I love you so much for that.
Yeah.
This question is, for the women who aren't interested in your style of the game, but for those who apply it to life in a way that helps magnify them as single women, as single mothers, that puts them in vibrational match with a solid man that will help create their abundance, if you will. How do you identify? There's a question that's even more clear. How do you identify a man worthy of taking the lead over your life as a strong woman?
Hold on. Before I say that, Golden State in 5, and remember that a pimp said it. Now you're asking me, say that one more again.
How can a woman who is already very strong, identify a man that is worthy of submitting to?
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, you're supposed to be, looking for a man of value, a man that has taken care of, man that take care of his business. Because I'm getting away from the game and getting back to the square way of doing things. So, okay, if you are a woman outside of the lifestyle of pimping the hoe, I'm talking to the squares. You don't want to be submissive to a little boy. You don't want to be submissive to a male that's going to lead you to a path, a destination called nowhere. So one of the best ways, this is what I always tell women. When you're talking to a male that professes to be a man or whatever he calls himself, ask him questions. And you'll be surprised. A lot of people think this shit is deep, and it's not. When you having a conversation with this guy, I dare one of y'all to ask him, do you know who you are? and cause see, most of y'all like, damn, that was a good question. And you're looking for something deep. And it's not deep. Ask him, do you know who you are? And most of them are going to stumble over that. And he's not even going to have anything outstanding, profound. He might stumble over his words. He might even have to think about it. And baby, if he don't even know who he is, how in the hell is he going to lead you, guide you, protect you, preside over you? How? If he don't even know who he is. Ask him who he is before you get into, the quasars and the stars and the Mars and trying to be deep and shit. Ask him something simple like, do you know who you are? Because you'll be surprised. I've asked so many men, do you know who you are? Do you know your identity? Do you know your ethnicity? Do you know your history? Do you know your capabilities? Do you know what you want to do with your life? How are you going to use your capabilities to impact life? How are you empowering, those that are around you? What is your plan? You know what I mean? Do you have a plan? I see, because so many people, they be like, well, he's educated, he graduated. That don't mean that he got a plan. That don't mean that he know himself. That mean that he has education. He received false information from this university or this school, and he got a piece of paper that says that he's educated, that he's in debt with now. But that don't mean that he knows himself as a man. He don't even know his own individuality. He don't even know. So if he don't know himself, if he don't know his own capabilities, he can't lead you. And watch this. Even if he says something profound, okay, watch this. We're seeing what happens when he gives an answer and it actually sounded knowledgeable. It actually sounded good, that he knew himself, and he said that he knew a plan, that he had a plan. Okay, and for the ladies in the lifestyle, you listen to this too. After he tells you everything that sounds good, I want you to ask him, okay, how has this plan been working for you? This information or this education in your life, how are you manifesting this? How has it empowered you? Look for results of his thoughts. After you ask him his thoughts, what is the results of his thoughts? Where is the manifestation of that? Where has this led to? And this go for the ladies in the lifestyle. This go for women outside of the lifestyle. After you ask him, does he know himself? Does he have a plan? Where has this led to? How has it been a blessing to you? Because a guy can give you a profound answer and he's in his friend's garage. And I'm not saying that, because a guy might have got out of prison or he might have lost everything. But I'm talking about a guy that's been in the same position for years. And if he's stagnated, if he's complacent, if he's not going anywhere, why would you get into a relationship with a guy who he don't even know how to lead himself? He don't know who he is. How could he do anything for you? How is he going to lead you when he can't even lead his damn self? Most of these don't even know how to wash their ass. They don't even have good hygiene. So it's like, how is he going to lead you? How is he going to guide you? How is he going to instruct you? So, you submit to a man that has that knows who he is, that has a plan, a wise plan, and not only give you these nice words and these nice thoughts, but you look for results of those thoughts. See, that's what killed everything right there. This is for the women in the game and the women outside of the game. Whatever answer that he gives you, always look for the manifestation of that. He says he's a pimp. Okay, how successful has his pimping been? Who has he empowered? Who has he produced? What has he produced? What has these thoughts produced? What has these ideas produced? Don't just listen to words and allow a motherfucker to have sex with your mind. Don't allow a motherfucker to sit up there and just down your mind with beautiful words. Look for the results of his thoughts. And if you can see the results of his thoughts, if he's a man of character, if he has principles and he's a man of class and he has standards and he's willing to die for what he believes in. He's strong-minded. He's intelligent. He's brilliant, and you can see the results of his thoughts. And he's a man, meaning that he's the truth. He hasn't lied to you. And you know what I mean? If you see him, ever seen him go through a rough time or going through a rough time, and he still maintained that same character, the same principles, the same characteristics, the same, you know what I mean, idea, the same identity. You know what I mean? If he kept who he is and remained the truth, remained to be a man in any circumstance, that's the person, that's the man that you bow down to, because he's going to bring stability. Because even when you get weak, he's able to lift you up and make you strong again. A man is able to replenish you. A man is able to give you joy and sorrow and be the truth when you sit up there, you understand me, and need hope for tomorrow. That's what a man does. He brings improvement to you. He brings development to you, empowerment to you. And if that motherfucker is living at his mama's house, he ain't even empowered himself to get out of his mama's house. You can't be submissive to no man. You can't be submissive to no male that hasn't empowered himself. He ain't even led himself. You know what I mean? So you need a man that you can be a woman to, and stop looking for a male that you're going to end up being a mother to. There's a difference.
Right. There's a big difference. I respect that and I receive that. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, you know, those questions and those answers, that'll keep you from being a mother to a male and help you become a woman, to become the right woman for the right man. But let me also say this to you ladies before I let Ashley go, is that God, and if you don't believe in God and you in the game is not going to bless you with the right man until you become the right woman for the right man. Period. The game is not going to bless you. And if you're not in the game, God is not going to bless you with the right man until you're willing to conform and until you're willing to submit, you know what I mean, into being the right woman. Some of y'all, you know what I mean, you just ain't the right woman. You the wrong female and you asking for the right man. And it's like, why? You the wrong female. You ain't even graduated to becoming a woman yet. What you mean you want the right man? You know what I mean? Some of y'all want God to bless you. You want the right man, and you won't even clean your house. You got a sink full of dirty ass dishes. You got your girdle and panties laying around and shit. You got dirt marks on your bra. You know what I mean? You got your work, your homework laying on your bed. You know what I mean? But you want God to bless you, and you won't even sit up there and get your panties up or sit up there and pick your girdle up. You won't even sit up there and clean your room so you can pray to God. Some of y'all asking God to do things, and God don't even know you. You know what I mean? You're getting on your knees praying, sitting over there getting on your knees for nothing. God not going to come in no unclean temple. Some of y'all got dirty houses and apartments, you know, and dirty condos, and you just be praying in these dirty condos and apartments and houses, and he's not going to dwell in the unclean temple. He's the embodiment of cleanness. He's the embodiment of righteousness. He's not about to come in that nasty ass house that you got up in there and make his abode with you. You better clean your damn house. You know what I mean? Talking about you want the right man and you're over there funky. You better sit up there and wash that motherfucker. You better sit up there and do. Some of y'all weave stank. You know what I mean? Your weave stank right now. You know what I mean? You got dirt under your nails and you call yourself a woman, but you want God to bless you with the right man, and you want him to bless you. Listen, man, the scriptures say faith without works is dead. Some of y'all been praying, some of y'all fasting, but your silly ass ain't putting no work in. That's like asking God to bless you with a job, but you never get your lazy ass up to fill up a job application. You know what I mean? Faith without works is dead. Get your ass up and do what you're supposed to do. Wash your ass. You around there farting and being nasty and just laying around. Some of y'all got bad hygiene. Some of you women be in the car, flicking your boogers in the car and all type of shit. And I know this because I've seen it. I've seen it in public. Some of you females is nasty. You know what I mean? Ask these janitors. The nastiest bathroom be the female bathroom. Some of y'all nasty, man. And some of you, the reason why these females conduct themselves the way that they do, and they don't elevate themselves because y'all accept them the way that they is. You see a female and she got a big butt, or she got breasts, or she got a decent face with some big old Fantasia lips, but her breath stank. Or she got McDonald's bags all up in her car, and you still gonna let her suck your, you still gonna fuck her. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do something to fuck her mind up and say, you know, I would love to go there with you, baby, but you know, I'm gonna have to refrain from doing that at the moment because I need to teach you. Yeah, I need to teach you. You know what I mean? Y'all not gonna do that. You gonna sit up there, you know, if she thick, she could be ugly as a motherfucker, but you still gonna bend her over. Some of you niggas know her ass stank, the stank, and you still hitting it. You know what I mean? So the reason why these women that are out of shape, that's over 300 pounds, you know what I mean, or a lot of them got bad hygiene, is because y'all accept them the way that they are. And if you accept somebody and they foolishness, or accept them being a failure, they don't think that they need to change. So, you know what I mean? If we want better women, we have to first improve ourselves, empower ourselves. Then we have to be an example to them, you know what I mean, of what excellence is, you know, talking to the men. And then we can't accept them for this foolishness, man. If you know that this bra's breath stank, if you know her, if the funk coming from her or her breath is saying hello before she even say hello, you don't need to say hello to her. Leave her alone. You know what I mean? Stop it. Stop picking up girls on the west side. They got pickles in their mouth and they ain't washed their coochie in 2 or 3 days and shit. They just partying it. You know what I mean? Some of y'all just nasty. You ain't even washed your ass in 2, 3 days, but you on Facebook and Instagram twerking live. You'll be surprised. Most of them girls on Instagram and Facebook that's twerking their ass and shaking their ass right now, live right now, stank, booty stank, and the bitch just flipping it, just dangling it all across the room and all of this shit, and you just like on it. And by you liking on it, by you like, damn, you think it's a motherfucker, man. Damn, shorty. Yeah. Hell no. You know what I mean? Yeah, see, you need another real in your life. By you making all these old dumbass comments, instead of correcting her with all this bullshit she got in her room, or like, hey, baby, stop dancing. You know, your room is dirty. You know what I mean? Y'all don't do that. Y'all encourage these nasty ass bitches to keep being nasty. So that's why we don't have women. That's why it's a famine for women, and it's a big population of females that just profess to be women. I hope you guys live as long as you want and never want as long as you live, man. Y'all be blessed now.